All right, so this is the last issue in Ultimate Spider-Man, the current one that started back in 2024. This has almost been going on for like at least 1 year. I've read every single issue. I don't have the first issue, but I do have the first volume, and then I ended up reading the rest of them, collecting every single issue by Jonathan Hickman and Cheetah Wilson. I'm gonna read this last issue, and I'm going to give my final thoughts on the whole entire thing and how the series was as a whole, and as hardcore Spider-Man fans, did this series actually give us what we wanted? So I'll be back with you guys in just 1 second to tell you how this whole entire thing is, and then did the series really give us what we wanted? Okay, so here are my thoughts on the final issue of Ultimate Spider-Man. I do have the comic right here, and I also was making dinner while I was reading it, so obviously I am pretty interested. This was actually a pretty good ending to the entire series. I will kind of spoil a little bit. I'm not going to go over into like the major things that happen, but it's kind of like a little happy ending to a big story. The thing that really had me interested in the whole entire series was the connection between Peter and MJ. And towards the end of the series, Hickman kind of points out that it's really MJ and his family that is what keeps Peter going. It kind of makes me wish that they were back together in the main series, and obviously Marvel isn't going to do that, but at least we have a series that kind of points that out, that what really keeps Peter being Spider-Man is, of course, him and MJ just being together, and of course there's May and Richard, those people. I'm not going to go into other nitty-gritty details, but I just want to mention something. Is this better than Bendis' version of Ultimate Spider-Man? I will say yes and no. Yes, because it does do something that hasn't been done before. It kind of tells the same origin story, but does it in a different way. But the reason is no, it never really explored much. It had an overarching story that went over for a year, but there wasn't really much explored. Would I recommend it? Yes. I would highly recommend it, and I have never been so much happy to see a different version of Peter and MJ proposing to each other. It's kind of in a little bit weird way, but I really enjoy it. And I really love this shit so much. Hope you guys have a good Sunday, and have a safe and happy Lent. Stay safe, guys.